This is Chase Iron the Dwarf. Welcome back to another episode on the Juxcraft server. And today, I honestly have no idea what I want to accomplish yet, so I'm probably not going to actually get anything accomplished in this episode. But I did actually have something that I wanted to talk about. And so hopefully, I can just take a look around spawn and talk about this and see how it goes. So, if you watch the whole video, thank you. So I want to talk about me getting back to school. So on Thursday the 21st was my first day of school, and so when I got there, I mean, my mom's a teacher, so we just got up and went. She'd already gone the day before. So, and I've been making myself getting used to getting up early beforehand. So I was up and ready to go. This is my junior year. It's 11th grade. I don't know Canadian, British, whatever. I don't know how their schooling works, but in America you can do preschool, and then you go to kindergarten, and first, second, third, fourth, all the way up through 12th, which is your senior year of high school. And then you can do college. But so when I get there, at my school, what we do is at 7:45, they let people into the gymnasium, and we're all split up by what class we're in. So the freshmen are in their own section, the sophomores in their own sections, us juniors are in one, and then you have the seniors. And so we split into that, and then we just all sit down and wait for 8 o'clock, and then the principal will start talking about welcome back to school. Things people should know, important stuff like that. So then we got dismissed into our homerooms, freshmen first, then sophomores. And then they finally got around to us. Now, you guys probably know my last name by my Minecraft IGN. So you'll know that starts with a W. So I was in the last group of the juniors. So I had to wait until then to go to my homeroom. And after that, we went to our homerooms, and once we were in our homerooms, what we did was we got these forms that we have to take home and get our parents to sign, and yada yada yada. Then I went to first period. I had first period. This is my English class. Now my English class, so far I like the teacher. She seems nice. Not much to talk about other there. Just first day of school to kind of explain what goes on. Then I get to advanced math, second period. Now, if those of you are wondering what advanced math is, it's actually pre-calculus. So we had homework on the first day in pre-calculus, which is in our school we just call it advanced math. And the third period is French 3. So this is my third year in French class, so if you say something to me in French, I might understand it. That French 3 is actually turning out to be a pretty good class. I love our French teacher. He is hilarious. I got a bunch of my friends in there, so yeah, that'll turn out nice. On my first day, in my fourth period, I have fourth period. I need to think what my schedule is. Fourth period, I have creative writing, which should help with my YouTube commentary. In all honesty, so creative writing is the same teacher as my English class, so I get to go back and visit her. Yay! So yeah, my creative writing, what it is what I'm gonna learn how to do is write creatively for one, and it's gonna teach me how to tell and write stories. Oh, my air conditioner! Why did it have to go off? I'm just gonna speak over it. So in creative writing, when I learn to speak and tell stories, I can actually, rather than get straight to the points, hopefully be able to learn how to just talk about all the detailing and make it last a whole lot longer. So that should help with my YouTube commentary, and that's one of the things I wanted to try with this episode, I was actually struggling to find something to do, something to accomplish other than run around spawn and tell you. But hopefully, I have enough entertaining commentary to keep you drawn in. Alright, so there we are now, 5th period. Now, that's my study hall. Well, it was my study hall. First day, I was in B lunch, which the difference between A and B lunch is after 4th period, if you're in A lunch, you'll go to A lunch, and if you are in B lunch, you'll go to 5th period. And then after 5th period for the B lunch people, they go to B lunch, and then after A lunch ends, they go to 5th period. Hopefully you understand how it's working. If not, well. Anyway, so yeah, that's my study hall. So I actually go up to my tag teacher. Now, what tag is in my school, it stands for talented and gifted. I don't want to brag or anything, but it's a high IQ program. Now, and she's also my news team advisor. And at our school we have news team, which is we just do school news. And I'm actually the lead anchor for that, which is pretty cool. I got that position my sophomore year, which I was enlightened with. So anyway, after that I went to B lunch with my friends, and Lady Iron Dwarf is actually in B lunch, which is really cool. So we get to eat lunch together. But then whilst we were in lunch, there was an overpopulation at B lunch, so 2 classes that had 2 5th period classes got switched to A lunch after that, and unfortunately Lady Iron Dwarfs was one of them. But don't be alarmed, it's okay, and I'll explain why, and I'll get to that later. When I talk about day 2, and by the way, we're not going to get into more than 2 days of detailing from what I've done in school, because I've only been in school for 2 days. And no, I will not talk about everything that happened at school every episode from now on. But after that, I went to 6th period. In 6th period, I have chemistry. Now, our chemistry teacher, this guy, we'd go from talking about the lesson to, by the end of the period, he was talking about he was showing us pictures of a house he was looking at. He didn't get the house, but he liked it. Then 7th is my art class. Those of you who don't know, I'm actually pretty good at art. I haven't done much art on my channel. I haven't actually done any art on my channel. But that's just because I'm not used to doing it with like Photoshop or not. But I'm also taking, within my art class, I'm also getting credit for doing this thing called a graphic design class, which I'll use a lot of Photoshop, which hopefully, once I learn more how to do that, I'll be able to do a lot of art on my channel rather than rely on other people, so I can do my own thumbnails and whatnot. Hey Cal, you free roaming? What? Is this your turf now? You want to get struck by lightning? Be my guest. Where was I? Oh, crap. Fell in this hole. Alright. I'm gonna have to get out of the hole. So, I was at 7th period art class, yeah. So, yeah, art/graphic design. I originally took both as separate classes, because that's what they're offered as, Art 3 and Graphic Design. But it turns out they were actually with the same teacher in the same room at the same time, so my schedule wouldn't allow me to do both at the same time, but I talked to the art teacher and he's letting me do both at the same time. So in one period I'm getting 2 whole credits by the end of the year, which is really great. And finally, 8th period. Because yes, in my school we have 8 periods. And my 8th period, well, it was different on my first day than it was my second day, because I actually had 2 different classes. So my original 8th period was healthy and safe foods, which is in a home ec class, which I didn't actually sign up for. I actually had schedule issues that threw me into that class. But I actually got thrown in. That's actually a freshman class. So as a junior, I got thrown into a freshman class, which wasn't supposed to happen in the first place. I never signed up for it. So I had to sit through that for a day, and yeah, that was just one semester. The next semester, second semester, I will be in journalism that period. But anyway, on day two, everything's the same, well, same as the other first day, pretty much, aside from first day talks and whatnot. What happened different on the second day that I want to talk about is that when I got my schedule fixed, because I told you I had issues with it, and so what happened was I needed a semester. I already had a whole study hall, and what I told the guidance counselor that was fixing my schedule is that with the classes I'm taking, I want to have a study hall running throughout the year. Now I have that now, but they're in different periods, and one semester I'll be my study hall. For the first semester, my study hall is now 8th period, and the second semester that'll switch to journalism. And what happened is 5th period for the first semester. Now I am in a class called financial management, which will teach me how to manage my finances for the first semester, and that class actually puts me in A lunch. So now I'm back with Lady Iron Dwarf at lunch, so I'm happy with that. And second semester, that will be my study hall, but because I have study hall with my tag teacher, I talked to her, and I can still go to A lunch at the second half of the year if I want to. I just have to let her know. So yeah, that's kind of nice to be able to choose which lunch you want to go to. Most people don't get that option. But anyway, looks like I've actually managed a stable commentary for a whole 12 minutes. Now, I understand this episode is shorter than I normally do, but I'm actually, and even though I didn't accomplish anything, I'm actually quite proud of myself for this episode. Because I just about tripled how long I could hold a stable commentary before. And that's big to me. And I want to work on getting better at that in the future. So hopefully I can manage that. Now, another thing that comes along with school is I don't have as much time to make a ton of videos. But do not be alarmed, I've also finished driver's ed, which I guess I could talk about. I had my last day of driver's ed on my first day of school, so after school was over at 3, since my mom's a teacher and she has late duty, I couldn't leave the school till 3:30, and I had to be down at driver's ed by 5, and I was there till 9, so that was a pretty busy day. And now all I have left before I can go take my driver's test is I have to drive 8 hours with a driving instructor, 4 days, 2 hours apiece. And once that's done, then I can go schedule for my driver's test and hopefully get my driver's license before my permit expires on the end of September. So, wish me luck, guys. But anyway, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Oh, before we go, I guess I could show you this. This is Horatio. This is my dinosaur. And this is my cactus farm. I don't know if you've seen my cactus farm, but this is a cacti I've acquired. These are my babies. And this is a lot of iron. So yeah, they've been funneling them into the cacti into this chest, but I've just been taking them out and filling this one. So yeah. So anyway, I'd like to thank you all for watching. If you like this video, feel free to give it a like. If you didn't like it, well, you don't have to. If you want to see more of me, you can feel free to subscribe. Anyway, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Take it easy. Have a good day. Bye-bye, everybody.